I'll call the meeting to order. We all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Paul.
Here.
Vice Mayor Hatton. Here. Councilmember Whitman.
Here.
Councilmember Starkey.
Here.
Councilmember Lewis.
Here.
Mr. Lemack.
Here.
Mr. Lewis. Mr. Holste. Here. Mr. Weinthal.
Here.
Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you very much. The first part of our meeting, the first meeting of the month, is for public comments. And you may speak on anything you wish except something that's on the public hearing that you can speak about when that's called upon in the public hearing section. You have 3 minutes to address the council, but I'm going to take a little bit of liberty and make a statement first. And I love to see so many people here. I wish you had called me, but it's nice to see so many people come. And Larry, I'm going to honor you later on in the meeting if you want to stay. I had this on my notes to do in my comments, but I think I'll do it now instead, because I know a lot of you are here and you're concerned about the ordinance that we passed on accessory structures. And I had spoken to Mr. Lemack about it, and I think that, and I'd like to ask the council if they would go along with me to readdress that recent code change for the size of accessory buildings. Because I think we can't say that one size fits all. That might not be appropriate, although we still consider drainage issues, and that's what drove this originally, was the loss of area for water to drain, especially in flood-prone areas. So I'm going to ask the council if you would go along with this, that we readdress this code, make any changes or whatever we determine, and Mr. Lemack, if they agree, we might even want to have a workshop and invite the residents to come in and let them go on record, so we have it as a workshop that we can hear all of their concerns and their interests and their sizes and what they want to use it for and so forth and so on. But I think one of the things that we might want to look at when we do this, because I've noticed on some of the properties this hasn't been done, that we make sure we include a berm to hold water on the property, because a lot of these neighboring properties are having water displaced onto their property. So that might be one of the things that we'll include in this. So I thank you all for being here, and I appreciate your feelings. And I have been hearing some. I wish some of you else had called me, but it's great to see you. What can we do next so that we can get them all out again? But anyway, so if you would show your support, either by a motion or whatever, to have the administrator prepare some options for us to consider and possibly even a workshop.
Mayor, I'll make a motion
Okay.
on that. And I think it's a really good idea, because I've been talking to most of the folks out here, and there have been some really good ideas that have been brought up. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? And some of the stuff, it's got me thinking, wow, I never thought about that. And I think if we did a workshop, I think it would really work well. We may make some changes that are really beneficial to everyone, because everyone here is affected by what we do. And I think we could come up with a consensus that would really
All right, so
honor
we have a
everyone.
motion, and I'm making a second.
Okay, I also, everybody did make quite a bit of an effort to show up today, so I'm still of the mindset I would like to hear from a few people, because I know they took a lot of effort to do some homework and to make ideas that they think might work to make this a little bit better. So I know I do support the workshop concept. I
So
like
let's
that
vote on
idea.
it then.
But I do want to still hear from those who took the time to
Well,
come
that
out.
was why I thought a workshop, because then it would be devoted just to that. And I have no problem if one or two individuals feel the necessity of getting up and saying a few words. That's fine, but I think the workshop would solve that problem. But in the meantime, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? That's unanimous, so this is going to be readdressed.
Mayor, if somebody wants to talk, I don't have
Yeah,
any problem on
I don't have a
that.
problem with you talking, but it just kind of
But you guys have won.
lets you know that
You won before you said anything, so.
you won before you even said anything, because, as a matter of fact, I had this all written up. I was going to do it under my comments
I had
at the
stuff
end
on
of the
comments.
meeting, and
Yeah.
when I realized that so many people had come to speak about it, that I would just move it up. I took the liberty to do that.
Yeah, I'd like to hear from them.
Does anybody want to say a few words? And as a member of the P and Z board, Ken, you have to remember,
I'm not here on the.
how
P&Z.
did you vote on this?
Okay, so when we voted this, it was bundled into a group of other ordinances that we had. So I chaired that meeting, and we made it very clear in the minutes that it was that we were going to pass everything else, because we talked to staff, and they were like, he's like, well, if you deny it, you deny the entire package. So we kind of approved it with prejudice, and we wanted the 600. If you look at the minutes, we made it very clear that every board member said, we want that to be noticed and recognized, that we want the 600 taken out of that package, because we didn't agree on that. And we approved it because staff went through so much work with all the other ordinances that were going on there. So
Could they have pulled that section out?
Why not?
They could have,
They
sure.
could have amended it.
Actually,
Yeah.
the motion on the entire package was for denial, and they did make note of that, the one item on garages. So the P and Z board recommendation was for denial of the entire ordinance package.
Correct.
Okay.
So I think that, Susan, you have a good thing, but most of the people here have talked with me, and some of the other people that were there. I think your workshop is an excellent idea. I think that's going to satisfy everybody here, and rather than having, another 35 minutes of this discussion going on, I can tell you that everybody's going to be happy with that fact that you're going to reopen this back up again, and the workshop is an excellent idea. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, look who's here. All dressed up. I didn't recognize
All
you.
dapper.
I had quite a little speech created for this, but I think
Name
it's
and address, please.
Chris Love, 14730 Southwest 23rd Street.
Yeah.
Okay. I had a whole speech prepared for this. I've done a lot of research on it, did a FOIA request, and went back and got a lot of information on this, but apparently it's not going to be necessary now. I very much look forward to participating in the workshop. I do want to bring a point forward. One of the things that I think is very important, I know that you said that you didn't get much response from the public, and I think early, and I think the reason for that is after going through and reading the minutes and watching the meetings and everything, the way that this is presented, it is with titles only, titles of a bunch of different changes. I would have had zero idea that this was included in it had I not FOIA requested the documentation and read down. So hopefully going forward, to make it better for the community so that we do have a better understanding of what's going on, instead of just giving us a title that may not be descriptive whatsoever of what's involved, that we have access to more information on what's involved under that title of the package.
That can be done, I'm sure.
With that, thank you very much.
Thank you. And that's something that we can take up with Mr. Quigley and the administrator. What?
Alan, during a workshop, the public normally doesn't speak. It's usually a presentation from the staff.
If that's at the
And we
discretion
don't
of the
vote,
chair.
and we don't vote on it either, so
Discussion from
I'm
the,
concerned about that.
no, discussion from the audience, if I'm not mistaken, is the decision of the chair, correct?
That's correct. If you want to make the format that is more open for community back and forth,
That's
that is
right.
at your prerogative.
And that's what I intended.
Right.
Okay, correct.
Thank you very much.
They have to come back another
Is there
night,
any-
or do they want to speak?
No, they're going to come back anyway, so I think we'll,
I think there's one individual in the back there
yeah,
that
come on.
wants to speak
I
real
think
quick.
Mayor, to speed this up, could we have them make a line? Because I see people raising their hands. You make an announcement if anyone's wishing
Yeah,
to
just come and stand in the center to
Thank you.
save time. Sir,
I'm Stephen Page. I'm at 5300 Thoroughbred Lane, Southwest Ranches. I'm here representing 4 or 5 clients. I'm an architect. For the last 8 months, I've been trying to work my way through these ordinances. And after working, I guess, 45 years now, living in Davie for 25 years, practicing in Davie for 40, I don't have a clue. And I think the issue is that we've stuck this section in accessory use and structures, which, in my humble opinion, this is a residence. We're talking about single family. And we're trying to say that a garage, utility, and storage is accessory to a residence when in fact it's not. That we have garages in all of our homes. We have storage rooms in all of our homes. And it really comes down to lot coverage that dictates how big these structures can be,
exactly.
not what their use is. Now, I think what's confusing is the accessory use section was written for the agricultural single-family lots back when, and it's something like a fruit stand. That if we wanted to do a fruit stand on our farm, that would be accessory use to a residence. But there's no way we can say that a garage is accessory use. If my clients want to do, extend their whole property coverage with a garage, a car museum of their collector cars, an exercise room, they want to do a pickleball court covered, I don't see any problems with any of these things. I understand scale, and I understand, water drainage, central water management, dealing with them. They have full control over those things. And I just think it's really confusing now because I've been working with David and trying to figure out, since we already have a house, doesn't make it an accessory structure. Because we're talking about accessory uses. We can have as many structures as we want on our residential lot, provided it doesn't exceed the lot coverage. If you're going to say 600 square feet, well, I can do 3 600 square foot, right? And that's not what we want. We want something that looks good, that's scalable. I don't understand, can I park an RV in my garage? Can I make a garage big enough to park my RV in it? All these things are not clarified. And I'll definitely be at the workshop, and I'm
Well,
looking
I was
forward to
going
it.
to say, we'd see you at the workshop and you bring these things up again. Thank you. Who's next? State your name and address, please.
Hello, my name is Matthew Garner. I live off of 136th Ave. I'm here today because I came across this new code that was passed, and I just feel like it really discriminates against a certain person, right? I appreciate you guys taking the time to go back and look at the code that was passed and see if there's anything that can be done to make it any better. But the code that was passed didn't just affect accessory buildings, it affected accessory buildings such as detached garages and stuff like that. If it was a normal pool gazebo, it doesn't fall into that 600 square feet. So this code directly impacts anyone who wants to have any type of enclosed workshop on their property. And also, just because I might not be able to make it to the workshop, like I said, I do appreciate you guys offering to have one. And I think that would be a great benefit to this. But I think whatever comes of that, the scalability is a big problem with that too, because what's going to work for somebody that has 6,000 square feet of property is not going to work for someone who has 38,000 square feet of property. There was already codes established for coverage of property and everything. If you look at the people out in West Davie that have 38,000 square feet, a lot of their property is still under that 25% coverage ratio, there's still tens of thousands of square feet on that property that is grass. So now you're limiting what they're even allowed to do in that little bit of property that they do have.
Well, that's
And
why
an-
we're, I'm sorry, that's why
and
we're looking at
another
changing.
reason that goes back to this scale is there's a gentleman who just bought a property in West Davie on 10 acres. His house is 11,000 square feet. He has a 1,200 square feet pool gazebo. You're going to tell that guy who paid $25 million for that property that he can't build a 600 square feet detached garage to keep his cars in? He has 10 acres. I don't think he has a drainage problem. All right, he has 3 ponds on his property. So like I said, I really do appreciate your guys' willingness to edit this. I just want to make sure that even at the end of the workshop, that it is well known that one size fits all definitely does not fit the whole city.
Were you
of
here
Davie.
when I spoke originally?
Yes, ma'am, I was.
Because I did say that, one
Yeah.
size does not fit
So
all.
I just want to make sure that it's well known. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Is there anybody else that wants to speak? Okay, seeing none, we'll close the open portion, and I look forward to seeing you all. Make sure we get a list of all of their names and addresses and phone numbers so we can contact them in relationship to the workshop, so you'll be contacted individually in addition to putting out a public notice. How's that?
Thanks for coming.
And a question I have is, we'd like to do this expeditiously, so try to do it in early August. How does that sound, Mr. Lemack? You think we can do that?
Mayor's fine for us. I'll check all your calendars
Okay.
and we'll go from there.
Maybe the last week of July, or, oh, it is almost, this
Yeah,
is the last
week of
Oh,
July.
God. You know, early in August, we'll try to get this done expeditiously, okay? Very good. Thank you all for coming. It's nice to see you all.
Quick question, Mayor.
Yes?
Since this is already
You have to come to the microphone,
Can't hear you.
Chris.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Since this is currently in effect, as it's passed on its second reading, is there any way that one of you can make a motion to suspend this or do something to keep it from being implemented in the interim
Well-
of this being workshopped and everything? Because I would hate to see somebody that has something in the works or want to do something not be able to do it in the interim of something
Yeah,
that's
'cause
going
this-
to get
this-
fixed.
When was this passed? It was the early in July, so, May 7th, rather.
7th.
So legally, we can't do that because it's already been in.
Yes, Mayor, it's on the books. So, everyone that's here is aware that it's on the books, but there is something in the works to amend it. What that amendment will be, obviously, will be decided, but it's on the books. We can't just suspend it.
We can't suspend it, just temporarily?
Even though it's not submitted to MuniCode yet?
Just because it's on MuniCode doesn't make it invalid, because we only submit to MuniCode about once a quarter, and it takes MuniCode a while to upload, but it's on the books, it was passed, it's a valid ordinance, it's on our website. We can't just suspend it.
Can we make a
And,
motion to suspend
no,
it?
you can't, he just said you can't do it.
No, motion, I'm asking.
We can't just suspend it. It's on our books.
Then maybe expedite it as much as
So I'm saying, that's why I want to
possible to get it fixed.
expedite it.
that's
And
why-
if anybody has any permits that they've put in and have been told they couldn't do it, those, I understand, because I asked about that, are good for 180 days. So the permits will stay, be upheld.
Mayor, this is Rick. Just so we don't give any false expectations on timing, this is a process that would have to go back to the P and Z board, and then you'd have to hear this twice at 2 hearings. So this process, depending on how your workshop goes and what we bring back for consideration, this could take a few months.
That's why I want to get it started as soon as possible. And in the meantime, like I said, if you had anything in permitting and was told that you couldn't do it, just hold on to it. And if that time period, can they go into permitting and extend that time period? Because I don't want some of these people to end up having to be told they got to start the process all over
And they
again.
have to pay for it again.
Mayor, if you're going to change it, I would suggest that they probably wait, because we don't know what the criteria is, and if they
Yeah.
go for permitting, it won't get past P and Z because they have to follow the current ordinance. So that's, I
And
can't.
we're going to move it along as fast as we can. Okay? Thanks again very much for all your input and for your interest in coming out. Okay.
I would also suggest that if you have prepared something, send us all an email too. That way we can make sure that, you're heard.
Oh, you don't want to stay and watch the rest of the meeting?
Was it something we said?
Does anybody else want to speak in the open speak before or I did it already close it? No, I guess not, okay. On presentations, may I have a motion to table presentation number 1 until August 20th?
Motion to table number 1 presentation till August 20th?
Yes.
Second.
Huh?
Second.
It says 0 here, but it means second?
No.
Till August 2nd, is that
No.
correct?
No, I'm
August
seconding
20th.
it.
August
Carol,
20th.
Carol made the motion.
Sorry.
Carol made the motion.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous, okay. The second thing is, that's me. I'm making a presentation. I know Michelle is very shy, and she is very deserving of being recognized, so I want to recognize Michelle Whitman and Engineer 2, Kyla Archbold. Is Kyla here? Kayla? Oh, okay. I thought I saw you smiling, so. Both have successfully completed the Broward County Metropolitan Planning Organization's Transportation Academy. Over the past 4 months, participants engaged in a comprehensive curriculum to deepen their understanding of transportation planning among municipal leaders. Participants explored every stage of the transportation planning and infrastructure development process. This included discussions on funding limitations, the strategic role of the MPO in regional planning, and the complexities of prioritizing transportation projects. Through scenarios, dialogue, and collaborative problem-solving, the course fostered experiential learning. Participants also benefited from industry professionals who emphasized viewing transportation not just at the local level, but through a broader district, county, and tri-county lens. Please join me in congratulating Michelle and Kayla on this important achievement and their continued commitment to advancing transportation solutions for our community.
Speech. She'll Can throw I say at me. something? Can I say something? You can. Thank you, Mayor, for recognizing Kayla and myself. I would also like to recognize and congratulate another graduate of the Transportation Academy, our very own Planning and Zoning Board member and Agricultural and Environmental Committee member, Jessie Bezos. Ms. Bezos attended the Academy as a member of the Broward County Soil and Water Conservation District. Thank you again, Mayor.
I like your graduation picture.
Good picture.
That's cute. All right, well, after that tabling, the clerk has asked me to go back to reconsider the presentation because the date was incorrect. So can I have a motion to reconsider that vote?
Motion to reconsider item number 1.
I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. So now we want to table that presentation to August 6th.
No, 20th.
May I have a motion?
Motion to table number 1 to August 6th.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. Thank you. Always something. Now, item number 3, fun on the 4th of July. Mr. Pullman. Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Arts Department has a presentation.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Town Council, Administration staff, members of the public. Jeff Pullman, Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Arts Director. And tonight I'm extremely excited to present a number of upcoming special events hosted here in the town of Davie and by the Parks and Recreation Department, as well as the Weekly Brothers Pro Rodeo. But before I do, I'd just like to take a moment to recap the very successful Davie resident-only Fun on the 4th of July event marketed in celebration of our 100-year anniversary. We had over 1,200 pre-registered Davie families, and we appreciate everybody for pre-registering because it greatly helps us with the anticipated crowd. Representing all 4 districts, and again, we did not turn any residents away at the gate who did not pre-register prior to the event. The overall event attendance was close to 10,000 patrons here in Bamford Sports Complex, which featured children's activities and rides, food, music, and a lot of fun, culminating in a drone show and fireworks. And of the pre-registered families, based on their zip code, District 1 was represented by about 21% of those patrons, District 2 by 34%, District 3 by 30%, and District 4 by 15%. So we were well represented across all 4 districts of our community.
District 2.
District 2, yeah. Well, with Bamford Sports Complex kind of being right there with District 3 and 2, we expect those numbers to be a
District
little bit
4
higher.
had to stay home and take care of their animals.
Exactly,
Because of
yeah.
all the
Yeah.
fireworks.
I'll move on quickly from that. So, so before I move on, I just wanted to give a brief kind of sped up video of our drone show that was, again, very well received. This is the second year in a row that we've had the drone show and fireworks display, which was well received by everybody in attendance. So the drone show itself was 10 minutes. We've condensed it to about 30 seconds just to show you. And then that was followed by a 20-minute firework display. And before I move on, I just want to invite Police Chief Kinsey up to give you a recap on the task force initiative.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Town Council, administrative staff, and members of the public. As we do twice a year, we kicked off our fireworks action plan. You know, every year we do that on July 4th and New Year's Eve. The hotline went into effect on July 3rd at 7 a.m. and was in effect till July 6th at 7 p.m. We received a total of 55 calls to the hotline, and we responded to each and every one of those as fast as we could. It was a very busy night for us. We actually had 138 calls for service that night, which is double our normal time, including 3 perimeters where we used K9. So we had a lot of resources out there and a very busy night. Moving forward, the next event for us is going to be National Night Out. It's August 5th from 6 to 9 at Betty Booth Roberts Park. So we'll have all of our resources out there to celebrate with the community for National Night Out. And I'm available if you have any questions for me at this time. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Chief.
Mayor, can I make a quick comment, if you don't mind? I just wanted to say that at that 4th of July, that young lady who sang the national anthem, she was so good she could do the Super Bowl. That was sensational. I don't know who she was, but she was not good. She was sensational.
Yeah, She was. That's the first time we've ever used her. She's actually the daughter of one of the gentlemen that helped us with sound that evening. And I believe she attends Juilliard, but yes, she was phenomenal.
Very nice.
She was phenomenal.
Incredible.
So just a few more events that I want to cover, just a week and a half away from today, if you can believe it. August 2nd from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. we have our annual Take a Kid Fishing event at the Davie Golf Course, where children ages 5 to 12 are invited to participate. It is $10 to participate in that event, but that does include lunch, your bait, a t-shirt, as well as many prizes and raffle tickets throughout the day. We have prizes for the longest fish, most fish caught, most unusual catch, and the Sportsmanship Award across multiple age categories. It's a great event. We do ask everybody to pre-register for that as well, but we will take registration on site. But in order to guarantee your t-shirt as well as a special bag that we have this year from one of our sponsors, HCA Hospital, please do pre-register so you can get those great prizes. Our Miss Orange Blossom pageant will take place here at the Pine Island Multipurpose Center on Saturday, August 30th at 10 a.m., where we invite girls ages 2 to 18 years old to compete for the title for this year, the 100th year Miss Orange Blossom pageant. The Royal Court, as always, will ride in the Orange Blossom Parade and represent the town at various events throughout the year. And the first event being here, and Mr. Weekly's here as well to represent the Pro Rodeo, but is the next Weekly Brothers Pro Rodeo on September 6th. There at the Bergeron Rodeo Grounds. The event starts at 7:30 p.m. Gates do open at 6. We do ask everybody to arrive as early as possible. We do have free parking for this event as well while we have the construction projects going on there in downtown Davie. And as always, and of recent years, we do anticipate that this event will sell out, so please get your tickets early, because if it does sell out prior to, no tickets will be available at the gates. Then the very next weekend here at the Pine Island Multipurpose Center, the town will host the county-wide Mayor's Chess Challenge, where players of all ages and abilities are invited to come here and join Mayor Paul, as well as other elected officials and community leaders, to play chess for a day. Even if you don't know how to play, we do have chess art who will be here, teaching lessons as well, and providing free chess instruction throughout the day. Raffle prizes and snacks will be available, and we'll also have the countywide passport that kids can pick up, and if you get your passport stamped at all the events, you are entered into a special prize there at the end. And then finally, this fiscal year wraps up with the much-anticipated Celebrate Davie event at the Bergeron Rodeo Grounds on Saturday, September 20th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., featuring local vendors, children's activities, live music, and much more. So just as a reminder, on August 2nd, we have our Take a Kid Fishing Rodeo at the golf course. August 30th, our Orange Blossom Pageant here at the Multipurpose Center. September 6th, the Davie Pro Rodeo at the Bergeron Rodeo Grounds. September 13th, the Mayor's Chess Challenge. And September 20th, our Celebrate Davie, which is our last event of the fiscal year. So with that, if there are any questions, I'm happy to take it, but we have a lot of exciting events coming up.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So we're not doing the Mr. and Mrs. or whatever for Orange Blossom this year, because I've been spreading the word. And I think there were people who were coming, because it said only to age 18.
We weren't planning on doing it this year because we've had to beg and plead with people to participate in that event, and
I
we've
know,
had very
that's why I've been
little
promoting
turnout. If we can rally people that want to do it or are excited about doing it, we're happy to incorporate it back into that Saturday event. But at this point, we weren't planning on it because we've had very low attendance.
I wish I knew, because I've been out there promoting it, because we didn't get a big participation. And I think I have people that are actually going to come.
If there are people
So-
interested, please have them reach out to me. And if we have a
Okay.
lot that participate, we can incorporate that into that day.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Lots of good stuff. Item number 4, Mr. Ligori from Code Compliance is going to talk about another event.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, council members. Mr. Lemack.
Talking to the mic.
Oh, sorry. Mr. Lemack, administrative staff. John Ligori, Co-Compliance Manager. I'm pleased to share with you a summary of our microchip clinic event that was held on March 29th, 2025. Which one? Thank you. The opportunity to serve residents and their household family member pets included on-duty members of the Davie Police Department, Code Department, and voluntary veterinarian services, resulting in a maximum benefit with minimum cost. The microchip will greatly assist Davie police officers and Karen Borsoni, our animal resource officer, by being able to identify owners of lost found pets in the field and reunite them without having to take them to shelters or house them for extended period of time at the police department. The Davie Police Department has assigned 44 scanners to officers assigned across all of Road Patrol. The event was advertised via social media and town website. The event was held on March 29, 2025, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Davie Police Department, 1230 South Nob Hill Road, and required prior registration. We accommodate up to 4 animals per household. A total of 47 residents from Davie attended, 4 Southwest Ranch residents, and 2 outside the boundaries attended the event, the microchipping event.
What was the 2? I didn't hear you.
2 outside of Southwest Ranches in Davie.
Oh, okay.
73 animals in total were chipped, and that included dogs, cats, horses, and tortoises.
Tortoises?
Tortoises, yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yeah, we will chip all animals. The event was made possible by the volunteer services of Dr. Erica Garcia and Vet Tech Jen Dashton. We can't thank them enough for their support, loving caring of family pets in our community and beyond.
I recognize that name, Doctor.
And there's Chewy, who positively had a great time in the Davie event. Here's some information on the scanners, the microchip and scanners from Buddy ID. The scanners, when activated, display a 9 to 15-digit number, and there's a national website where the finder would enter the number. If the chip has been registered either by the owner, shelter, or vet, the chip company phone number or website appears, and the finder can contact them for the owner information. This is usually a name, phone number, or email. The police department is given full, complete owner information. The microchip company we use is connected to national database, which is available to everyone. The microchips we purchase are all registered to the police department. When we implanted the pet, Karen updates the owner's information on the chip's website. All registered microchips can be searched in the national database, including Broward Animal Control, to expedite reuniting pets with their families. I want to now share a brief video on how the chip reader scanners function.
Hey everyone, today we're diving into the Hero Pet Microchip Reader, a device that promises to simplify the process of identifying pets with microchips. As a veterinarian recommended tool, it's designed to read all 9, 10, and 15-digit chips, including ISO standards, making it highly versatile for various animals. One of the standout features is its Bluetooth capability, which allows seamless transmission of scanned chip data to your Bluetooth-enabled device. This means no more manual typing of microchip numbers, saving time and reducing errors. The reader itself is straightforward with a single read button that initiates scanning, accompanied by audible beeps for clear feedback. While it excels in reading current microchip standards, it's important to note that it won't read older AKC chips manufactured by Trovan.
In closing, I want to thank all the police and code personnel that participated and give a special shout out to Karen Borsoni, Dr. Garcia, and Vet Tech Jen Dashton for their services. I also want to thank Karen for putting together this presentation. We're looking at dates next month for another event at the Rodeo Arena located at the Bergeron Rodeo grounds of Davie, Florida. As Dr. Garcia and Jen have graciously offered again to volunteer their services, we're working around her schedule. Once a date is confirmed, we'll begin the community outreach. Thank you very much. Any
Thank you.
questions? Or?
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Put your mic on.
I always forget. We were building a small shelter at the police station. Have we done that? Is it finished? Are we doing it, or did we not stop, or what?
You're referring to the new kennels?
Yeah, the little
Yes,
kennels.
yes, that's completed.
We're done?
That is completed, and we've already had one participant.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a great
Thank
night.
you. I know I know you're planning another one, but I don't know where it is in the planning stage, but we were talking about having some sort of an all-animal event sometime next year in the arena, and that would be good to have that at that as well, so.
The microchip event we're looking to do, our next one hopefully be in August, next couple of weeks, if we
Yeah.
could get it, if not September. But something like that, I would graciously like to
Yeah.
move forward
Because
on.
we were looking to have something where we'd have different groups come in with rescues and have adoptions and some other things, and then that would work in very well with that event, so, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. This is going to take a little bit. We have to do the tabling. So first, we want to table from the consent agenda. These have to do with Wyatt Estates, I think. Yeah. To table 27 plat and 28 site plan to October 15th.
Motion to table 27 plat and 28 site plan to October 15th.
And
Second.
we can do those together, right?
Second?
Yes, Mayor.
Thank you. Did I have a
Second?
You had a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. So let's do all the consents first. And then on consent for the ALF 22, I don't have the identification of what it was, though. They did that. Put that on here.
Related to 200
Wait a minute.
Davie LLC project?
Site plan SP 22-145, 5000 Davie LLC.
Yeah, it's right here, Davie LLC.
Okay.
Motion
Just-
to table?
No, we're tabling 22, 23, and 24.
Oh, all together? Okay.
Yeah.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. If I can find my notes.
Mayor,
I have
also,
everything written
okay.
out someplace.
you missed 25, Mayor.
Huh?
You missed number 25.
I was told that
It's
it,
not, it stops at 24.
Oh, I apologize.
It
I
stops at
apologize.
24.
You're right.
Alan?
I'm sorry.
okay. All right, now on the public hearing, number 39 is a land use amendment for Wyatt Estates. May I have a motion?
Motion to approve 39 for Wyatt Estates.
To table.
To table to October 15th.
I'm sorry,
I'm
table to
sorry.
October 14th.
15th.
I'm sorry, October 15th. Sorry, Mayor.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Mayor Paul.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Then also, we're asking for a motion to to table number 40, the rezoning, to October 15th.
Motion to table number 40 rezoning to October 15th.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Mayor Paul.
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, thank you. Now on public hearing for the ALF. We have number 32, which is a land use plan amendment. May I have a motion?
Motion to table number 32, land use
To-
plan amendment to August 6th.
Second it.
Roll call.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Mayor Paul.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay. 33 is the rezoning. May I have a motion to approve?
Motion
To table
to
to
ta-
August 5th?
Motion to
Six.
table the rezoning number 33 to August 6th.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Mayor Paul.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, number 34, a variance to table to August 6th.
No, June. It says June
June 3rd.
3rd.
What?
No, it's August 6th, tabled from
It
June
was from
3rd.
From June,
3rd.
okay, got it. There it is.
To be tabled to August 6th.
Okay, motion to table number 34, variance until August 6th.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes,
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Motion passes.
thank you. Number 35 is a variance, tabled to August 6th. I have a motion.
Motion,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
motion to table number 35 variance to August 6th.
Second?
Roll call.
Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, number 36 is a variance to be tabled to August 6th.
Motion to table number 36, variance to August 6th.
Second?
Roll call.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Motion passes.
37 is variance to August 6th.
Motion to table number 37, variance to August 6th.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes,
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Motion passes.
thank you. Phew. Okay. Now, may I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
I forgot to ask, did anyone have anything to poll? You would have shouted if you did, okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. Number 12 is on. I know that's why you're here. There you go. Thank you for being here. We love our rodeo.
Yes, we do.
And we have Rookie of the Year here today. Okay, now we go to wherever it is that we're going to.
29, Mayor.
29?
I got it. Okay. Now we're going to 29.
Public hearing.
Okay.
Has it been waived, Helen?
All right, number 29 is an application. Mr. Weinthal, will you read the resolution by title?
Yes, Mayor. A resolution of the Town of Davie, Florida, taking action on the application for the certification of the off-premise digital sign, which is to be located at 15990 Southwest 14th Street. Application OPS 25-1, providing for severability, providing for conflict, and providing for an effective date.
Okay.
Mayor, you want me to read the other one and discuss together?
You what?
Would you like for me to read number 30 as well and discuss together but vote separately?
Yeah, we could do that.
Number 30, application, a resolution of the Town of Davie, Florida, taking action on the application for the certification of the off-premise digital sign, which is to be located at 15701 Southwest 41st Street, application OPS 25-2, providing for severability, providing for conflict, and providing for an effective date. Both items can be discussed together but voted separately.
Okay, Mr. Quigley is going to make a brief presentation. We also wanted to note that notices were sent, billboard placement requirements, acknowledge any letter, emails, or phone calls received, and the context of the calls. We want to declare that if anybody has that.
Mayor, can I
Yes.
ask you a question? Is this the digital signs we've been discussing?
There's a billboard.
That's the billboard, yeah.
Right.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's why I wanted the clarity, that's all. Thank you.
Yes, I do have declarations of
Okay?
emails and phone calls.
When you speak,
Public
you do
record.
that, right?
Mayor and
Mr. Quigley,
Mayor and Town Council members, it's David Quigley, Planning and
can
Zoning
you
Manager.
speak louder, please?
Is this on? It's David Quigley, Planning and Zoning Manager. Just a little recap of this item. Items 29 and 30 involve requests for certification of sites for digital off-premise signs. Off-premise signs, they're often called billboards. display advertising messages that advertise things that are not on the site, same site as the sign. So on May 21st, the council adopted ordinances which allowed up to 2 off-premise signs, digital signs located along the I-75 corridor. The action was advertised in the Sentinel, as you mentioned, on April 11th and May 11th. Among other things, the ordinances provided for a certification process whereby the council could determine the compliance with the technical requirements and assess the proposed public benefit that each sign offers. Keep in mind that in addition to our local ordinances, the state of Florida regulates various aspects of billboard signs, such as allowable locations, height, sign area, distance between signs, and the operations of digital signs. The town's ordinance is substantially more restrictive than the state requirements. At the May 21 hearing, the town attorney outlined what would be necessary to submit applications for the hearing tonight. By the June 12 deadline, only 2 applications were submitted, and those are before you as items 29 and 30. And as mentioned, although not required, the town provided notice by mail to owners within the Arbor Reserved communities and the Highland Ranch community. These agenda items, for each of these items, staff has a staff report that's just 1 page that outlines the requirements of the state and local for billboards, and staff finds that they meet all of the technical requirements. So what has to happen tonight is council to consider the public benefit packages that the applicant has offered. I'll be glad to answer any questions that you might have, and I know that the applicant has a more thorough presentation.
I'd like to ask the applicant to come up at this time, and after which we'll have public comments and then town council discussion.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening,
Hi,
Mayor,
Matt.
Vice Mayor, council members. I'm starting to lose my voice here a little bit. So it's been a challenging 48 hours. Not about I lost my voice, but I lost my mom yesterday.
Oh,
Matt,
So
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna,
Oh, my
in a minute
God.
here, turn it over to my colleague
Condolences.
and co-CEO, Christian Tilley. But I'm here because it's incredibly important to be here for Davie's youth. Otherwise, there's other places that I could be, certainly tonight. But the only place that I would be is right here. So let me turn it over to Christian Tilley, who can tell you the benefits for the town.
And Matt forgot to mention, a few weeks ago, he also lost his father, too. So
Oh, my
he's
God.
dealing with the loss of both parents within a month time frame. So thoughts and prayers to Matt. Yeah, there's another presentation. While we're waiting, I did want to share and present this to the town. This is from the ribbon cutting from the Mangorian Teen Center.
yeah.
We'd love to have you guys have this in the office and put it up, and thank you for being a partner for the Boys and Girls Club and helping us celebrate and commemorate this special day. And this center is up and thriving and doing well, and it's already seeing 35 to 40 teens a day just within a couple months, and so we're looking forward to doing more of this. But just wanted to present this to you all and hope you can put it in the office and enjoy the special memories that we made along with you all, too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. While they're looking, I'll just kind of give some brief overview about Boys and Girls Club. I think the town does not need a education about the Boys and Girls Club or the impact that we have, but I think it's important to share some of the details. We are celebrating 60 years of service. We opened in 1965. We currently have 16 locations in Broward County. We serve about 2,300 members a day. We actually are opening up our 17th location in August at Pompano Teen Center, shortly followed by opening of a program at the Museum of Discovery and Science, followed by 2 teen centers, one in Hollywood, another one in Davie, and then we're also in discussion with a few other municipalities such as Pembroke Pines and Coral Springs about opening up facilities, because our mission is to serve more kids more often with greater impact. And we know that there's a lot of kids out there in need, and we want to make sure we continue to offer our services to the kids and to the family. And so again, we are just grateful for the town's support over the years, and without your support, we couldn't do what we do, and we know you all see and feel the impact of the mission and what we do every single day with the kids. And so again, we thank you for your partnership, and we look forward to doing more things with you all in the future. So can you find it or? Nope.
Isn't technology wonderful?
Yes, it is. There you go. Perfect. Okay, you can go to the next slide, please. All right, I'll just kind of read. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but our mission is to enable all young people, especially those who need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. And you'll see here a few members from our Rita and Rick K's Club and our Florence to George Club in Davie. Next slide. So each day, and I think you all know this too, but each day there are more than 255,000 students in Broward County that go to K through 12 Broward County. Unfortunately, many of these lack the resources to go to a aftercare or left at home unsupervised. And obviously this underscores a significant gap in the youth services and highlights the urgent need to expand access to Boys and Girls Clubs, Broward County programs. Providing greater availability of these programs is essential to supporting the safety, well-being, and healthy development of our youth. Next slide. Here are some of the benefits to the town of Davie. And so let me share some of the stats of our members from the Boys and Girls Club of Broward County and Davie. 57% of member families earn less than $20,000. 71% of members are single parent-headed households. 80% of members qualify for free or reduced lunch. 81% attend Title I schools. With this projected impact of our two teen centers, the one that's been open and the one that's going to be opening here soon, membership is expected to grow by at least 50% or more. Again, we're already seeing 35 to 40 teens in a brand new teen center we opened up at the Rita K's Club, and we are expecting to do the same thing or more at the George Club. If you look on the return of investment for the Boys and Girls Club, although some of these obstacles and circumstances these kids face, 96% of the members progress to the next grade level on time. 100% of our senior members graduated from high school. 88% of them are enrolled in college or trade schools. We served over 100,000 snacks and meals annually. And here's a great thing about Boys and Girls Club, which I think you all know. We are very trusted. We've earned a Charity Navigator 4-star out of 4-star for 14 years in a row. And talking about impact, we've done an impact study, and it says for every dollar that's invested into the Boys and Girls Club, it's an $18.45 positive return to the community. So very impactful of the support that we do. Next slide, please. This is what it is. This is what it's all about here, their path, our purpose. And these are just a few of the hundreds of thousands of kids that have come through the program over the years. And you'll see some of the kids that were club kids that are now in very good professions, firefighters, CPAs, NFL stars, NBA stars, singers, songwriters. That's Jason Derulo, who grew up in our Hollywood club, fire chief, aviation technician, many more. And so I know you all are seeing the benefits of this, but this is their purpose. Our job is to give them opportunity, provide hope, provide access, and be a launch pad for their success. And we want to make sure we're giving them every opportunity to ensure great futures. Next slide. So in partnership with some private donors, the town of Davie, who has been super supportive with both teen centers, we're developing 2 spaces, one at the Rita K's Club and one at the Florence to George Club. As we all know, billboards will play a crucial role in securing the long-term financial stability of these centers. Once open, each teen center will serve teens daily, offering enriching programs, mentorship, essential support to help them thrive. So the cost to operate 2 teen centers, just the teen centers, not the club, is about $600,000 annually. The billboard revenue that's projected, if we're able to move forward, between $450,000 to $700,000 annually, with a 20-year projected revenue of about $12 million to the kids, not to the Boys and Girls Club, to the kids. Before you go to the next slide, I do want to share, we all know the membership cost for a Boys and Girls Club to go to a club is $15 a year. But the actual cost for that child is $27.91, so it's very expensive. And so our job is to go out there, talk to our supporters, talk to our donors, work in partnership with you all and so many others to raise that money. We get very little bit from the state, we get very little from federal, so it's all on the Boys and Girls Club to raise money through events, partnerships, foundations, major donors, you call it. And so we're out here hustling and bustling to do what we have to do, but we're looking for ways to sustain the organization for the long term, many, many years after I'm gone or Matt's gone. We want to make sure this organization, but we're all about growth. We're not about going backwards, where a lot of organizations and nonprofits, especially with all the things that are going on today, are not surviving. They're closing their doors. We are thriving. We are continuing to grow. But it takes dollars to do that, and it takes partnerships. And these are one of these opportunities where we have a direct impact to affect a child's life for many years to come. And so hopefully we can come to an agreement on this because we think this is a viable option for the kids for many years to come. Next slide. I just wanted to show you some of the photos from the 2 teen centers that we're opening. This is the Case Club, as you all saw, the Harry T. Mangurian Foundation Teen Center, which opened several months ago and already has seen much success. And the next slide is the projected teen center that we're going to be opening at the DeGeorge Club in Davie. And obviously for the teens, as you all know, we listened to them, we asked them what they wanted, and the number one thing was we want a place for our own. We want a place that's different from the younger kids, but we want access to programs, we want access to staff that understand our needs, and we want help with our future and our careers. And so Boys and Girls Club is being intentional. We were trying to put a teen center at each facility so that all our kids will stay with us throughout their teen years and that we can give them the tools they need to succeed. Next slide. So here are just a few of the programs that we offer at the club with the Teen Center. Life and workforce readiness programs, specialized career programs, college prep, including SAT, ACT, FAFSA, vocational and scholarship programs. This is huge. I know a couple of them that you all are very aware of. We have the Rita and Rick Case NSU scholarship, where kids that apply to get a chance to go to Nova on a full ride for free. So you're talking about an underprivileged kids that get to go to Nova, a private university, for absolutely free. And the Boys and Girls Club kids at Nova have a better retention rate than the non-Boys and Girls Clubs. We also have the Rick Case Vocational Scholarship for those kids that don't want to go to college or don't have the ability or want to go on to the workforce. Rick always believed in education. We want to make sure these kids have the same opportunity. So we have the Rick Case Vocational Scholarship, which is a full ride to a vocational school for any member or alumni from the Boys and Girls Club of Broward County. Obviously, sports leagues, snack and daily supper, field trips, high school service hours, leadership training, computer labs, content game rooms, study lounges. And here's another one, mental health program. We have a mental health program. We call it our social emotional learning, our resiliency program, where we have coordinators that are going into the club to do proactive programs to work with the kids to make sure that they have the resiliency skills to be able to cope with and deal with a lot of the things that they're going through. God forbid there is an emergency, they can act right away and get these families and kids connected to make sure they're not suffering any further. So the club is not just a club, it's a second home, it's a family for a lot of these kids. We want to make sure we can continue to provide that and support. Next slide, please.
Mayor, can I say something?
So just a technical overview. Obviously, a lot of this is explained in the previous work, but I just want to read it. The Boys and Girls Club of Broward County will affirm that all technical specifications and regulatory requirements mandated by state laws and regulations and the town ordinances will be explicitly detailed in our building permit applications. We remain fully committed to meeting every condition set forth by the governing authorities. Next slide. Here are the 2 proposed locations, and I know some of our partners are here, that we are so grateful for them to support the Boys and Girls Club and partner, because they understand that it's not just a project, it's a vision, it's a support, it's making sure they can provide great futures and opportunities for our kids. So we're super grateful for our partners that are here today that are with us on this journey. Next slide. Some examples of some PSAs. This is another benefit to the town that, along with the billboards, the town will benefit from PSA opportunities. Whatever the town wishes, we have opportunities to put up there on the billboard. Next slide. Obviously, too, this is super important, too, is that public safety message. So during any declared emergency, signs will automatically display specific emergency-related messaging that overrides private advertising content. So super important for you all to know that. It's a benefit for us to partner with you to make sure you guys can also get the message out that our members, our neighbors are alerted to different things that are going on. Next slide. And that's it. That's kind of our spiel. Again, I know you guys are very familiar with the Boys and Girls Club and the impact we have. We hope that you can consider this opportunity for us to be able to do more to sustain the future of this organization, specifically these 2 teen centers and the clubs here in Davie, so again, we can serve more kids more often with greater impact. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is a public hearing, And at this time, if anyone from the public would like to make a comment for or against this project, you can come up at this time. Please state your name and address.
My name is Brian Egg. I work for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I am the manager for the facility, work for the Special Projects Department. And what a noble cause this is to support the programs for the youth. We want to partner with our communities and love the idea that we could strengthen the foundation of our community, of our country. And I know Matt, it was Matt, right?
Yeah.
Chris and Matt. I love the idea of this ability to raise money for this project. But one of the things that's a little bit of a challenge for us, this is directly adjacent to our temple, which is a 16-acre plot on the south side of the map, if you bring the map back up. If it's just across 75, and the property, we have 16 acres, it's an ecosystem, as well as a temple, which is one of our sacred places of worship. It's not a church, it's a place where we do special work for families there. And it's done on days other than Sundays. And through the Office of General Counsel, they've discussed it, and I only saw this recently, and so I didn't get a chance to forward anything on, but we would like to suggest that it be moved north or south, but not directly adjacent to the temple, because we feel it would take away from the beauty of the property, that we do a lot to keep it a beautiful piece of property within the town of Davie. And we feel it might be a distraction to that. And based on the luminosity, I don't know how bright it will be. Some signs are much brighter than others. We're just not sure. But I hope we can consider a different spot instead of directly across from our 16-acre spot for the Fort Lauderdale Temple for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And one of the things we're known for as a church is donating to the community and contributing to welfare and contributing to all the causes that raise societies, that bless communities, that draw people closer to Christ. And so we by no means want to create any ruffles or any trouble, but we'd like to just consider moving it to another spot. And I know that one spot is probably the perfect spot because it's a location for that particular owner that might be willing to put it there, but it just seems like for us it would be a challenge right now. So we would like to respectfully consider that be considered moving that to a different area.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else that would like to speak? Not, I'll close the public comments and open it for discussion by council. I don't know how that's going to be addressed in relation to the temple. I know the sites, or I believe the sites were chosen for specific points, and I don't know if they can be moved. But I do support certifying sites for the billboards. Years ago, we went through a lot with billboards, and I was one of the ones that had opposed them at that time. But, times change. And with that, we have to make adjustments. I used to be totally against development, too. But as I said, times change, and we need to adjust. I find that the value in the current and future sustainability for so many of our youth today, and in many years to come, as presented by the representatives from the Boys and Girls Club. The revenue for the club's operations and activities are going to provide a necessity that is unmatched in our community, and we know what's happening to funding. I mean, they depend on private donations so much, and so many of our organizations are losing funding, state and federal funding, and it's becoming more and more of a challenge for all groups. And I just wanted to say, if a motion is going to be made and second to approve this, I'd like to do the certification to be conditional and added to formalized agreement between the Boys and Girls Club Advertising Group and the town of Davie. I did meet with the town administrator and the town attorney to ensure my request is administratively and legally obtainable. And I'm going to give this to the clerk so that she has it, and I will repeat it later for anybody if they're going to do the motion. And I have to ask the representatives from the Boys and Girls Club if they would approve of this, because I have to look out for the interests of the town in the future. That the agreement term shall be limited to 30 years. I believe this is sufficient time to recoup the capital outlay and other costs associated with the billboards, construction, permitting, and operational costs. And at the end of the term, the agreement has to come back to the town council for reconsideration or renegotiation. I'd like auditing language to be included, like our other billboard agreements, to confirm the payment to the Boys and Girls Club Advertising Group LLC for the benefit of the Davie Boys and Girls Clubs have been made in accordance with the terms presented tonight. Third point, if the relationship between the Boys and Girls Club Advertising Group as approved is severed with Gold Coast Media, the funds that are earmarked for the Boys and Girls Club will be remitted to the town of Davie for the remainder of the 30 years. And if the Boys and Girls Club Advertising Group is sold, regardless of the years left in the 30-year agreement, the town will be entitled to a one-time payment of $150,000 per billboard, which would be $300,000 total. And asking, before we have any more conversation, which I'm sure we will, and I will repeat these if necessary for the motion, I'd like to ask Mr. Horgan if you agree to these terms. I mean, did you hear them all? I mean, and I have to say I spoke with Mr. Horgan too, so.
We've heard them, and we agree.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'd like to enter, well, I'm not going to do the motion yet. Well, I could, because we can have discussion with a motion. So I'd like to entertain a motion to conditionally approve the item with an agreement be brought back at a future council meeting for consideration to include my recommendation.
Just lost me.
I'm asking for a motion,
Yeah.
and then we'll have discussion on the motion.
I'll make a motion of what you said.
To what I said, okay. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye, or do we
Aye.
need a roll call?
Roll call, Mayor.
I'm sorry, I
We're not going to do that.
I didn't hear the motion, I apologize.
The motion was to conditionally approve the item with an agreement to be brought back at a future council meeting for consideration, with the inclusion of my recommendations.
And there's two items, so we're talking about number 29.
We're talking about, this is for both of them.
Well, they have to be voted on separately, though.
Okay, well, we're going to vote on them separately, but I want that language for both of them,
Understood, yes, ma'am.
okay?
Make a motion
But-
for 28 with this language.
And we have a second, and now I'll open for discussion.
Okay.
Is there anybody that would like to?
We're on
Yeah.
number 29, correct?
Number 29, not
Yeah.
28.
Right,
Yeah,
29.
29.
I wanted to say before, when Matt and Chris were speaking, my condolences, number one. Number two, you guys are doing a great job. I just have to congratulate. That's my Boys and Club. I told Rick and Rita Case when I saw her last, I said, that's my boy. It's like 3 blocks from my house. The people that run it are wonderful. Ruby is terrific. The guys are great, and it's just you never hear anything, and it's quiet, and we don't have any problems over there that I know of. So I just want to compliment you on what you're doing and hope these things go through, that we can help to continue the good works that you're doing. It's wonderful. And the new teen club, is great at the Rick and Rita. It's excellent. We opened it with a ribbon cutting, and it's amazing. The kids were loving it and very happy there. Very good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mayor. Now you want a motion?
Thank you, Mayor.
Now we have discussion before we vote.
Yeah, I echo what Carol says. We love our Boys and Girls Clubs, and we continue to support the Boys and Girls Club. And we thank you both and all of you for all the efforts that you put forward for our children in the town. And I appreciate it very much. Also, Matt, my condolences again. I'm sorry to hear that. And hopefully we'll be talking soon. I'll give you a big hug soon. The one concern that I had is the spillover of light. I didn't know if this was the appropriate time to discuss whether or not some type of lighting would be here so it didn't spill over, which might help address.
The attorney wants to address
Yeah,
that.
I'm asking.
Yes, ma'am, I could address that. This is not the appropriate venue. The state regulates the lumens for, it's digital, so there will be lighting, but that will all be regulated by state, same with the structure. This came up in the Planning and Zoning Board regarding, we're in South Florida, we have hurricanes, they don't want any missiles, no one here wants missiles, but that is all regulated by the state of Florida. This is not the proper venue for that.
Okay, thank you. The other thing I had was, I just don't think it would be appropriate, and I don't know who controls, actually who advertises, but for instance, sometimes you see a lot of billboards along many of the major highways for strip clubs and things like that. I find them very offensive. I would hope that there would be an opportunity for the Boys and Girls Clubs themselves to regulate the kind of advertisements or advertisers that you do have. Could I get some assurances from them that, they can do that?
I think we can add that to put that in the motion.
We absolutely will, and we absolutely make sure that we don't partner with any organizations or people that are offensive to our product and what we do, especially the kids, and we're very, very secure of that. So we appreciate you bringing that up, and we'll make sure that does not happen.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
So if you
I pretty much was sure.
Yeah, that's okay. You had to say it. I
But I
appreciate
wanted to ensure
Understood.
going forward that it was in there as well, so thank you.
If I can
Yes, sir.
interject, so what I'm hearing is,
Alan?
in addition to the parameters the mayor laid out for, if you want some sort of moral turpitude language
That's
into
fine.
and do you,
That's
do
fine.
you
Number
agree with
five.
that?
We're okay with that, yes.
Understood, okay.
Thank you very much.
Moral turpitude.
Moral turpitude, yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Thank you for that agreement. I appreciate it. I'm sorry? That'd be up to the
She wants
mayor.
to comment, Mayor.
I have the exact same concern,
Okay,
especially being adjacent.
To
Right.
the church.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
So
that's
we're-
why we're gonna put it, yeah, we'll put that.
That's going to be included in the
Yes.
motion.
Everybody
Yes.
should be.
Thank you. I kind of knew that that would be the direction, because
Yes,
I
ma'am.
know I've been involved with y'all for a long time in charities, so I kind of know your morals.
Yes, ma'am.
So thank you for that.
Thank you.
But I wanted to make sure going forward that no matter who is there,
Yes.
that we also, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, I just have another question, and this might help the gentleman from the church, or the temple, excuse me. The positioning of the billboard will be north-south, so there'll be nothing that'll be seen for the billboard across. Is that correct?
I have some, is that correct? Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Have
So-
some friends, I'm phoning a friend.
Yeah. The positioning of that might be a little more palatable. Yeah,
Excuse me?
Part of it was, once again, just
I understand.
property and then sign.
You can't speak from there, sir. You can't speak from there. I'd have to let you come back up. But we understand your point, yes. Thank you. Is there any other questions or concerns? All right, so we have a motion.
Mayor, if you could redo,
Amend the motion. The mayor needs to amend the motion, so.
if we could just
Councilwoman-
redo if we could just redo the motion, I'm sorry, because we had motion then discussion, where it's supposed to be discussion then motion. So if we could just redo the motion
With the friendly amendment.
Okay.
with the new language, yes, ma'am.
All right. I will read it again.
Thank you.
So that whoever is making the motion was made.
Yes.
So I will read it again for the record.
Okay, thank you.
The agreement term shall be limited to 30 years. There should be enough time to recoup. I don't need that in it. At the end of the term, the agreement must come back to the town council for reconsideration and/or renegotiation. Number 2, auditing language to be included to confirm the payment to the Boys and Girls Club Advertising Group LLC for the benefit of the Davie Boys and Girls Clubs have been made in accordance with the terms presented tonight. 3, if the relationship between the Boys and Girls Club Advertising Group LLC as approved is severed with Gold Coast Media, the funds that are earmarked for the Boys and Girls Club will be remitted to the town of Davie for the remainder of the 30 years. If Boys and Girls Club Advertising Group LLC is sold regardless of the years left in the 30-year agreement, the town will be entitled to a one-time payment of $150,000 per billboard. And number 5, it will be regulated for moral turpitude. That is the motion we're voting on.
And that's for item number 29. Do we have?
That's correct.
Yes, Mayor, thank you.
Alan, hang on, Mayor, it's Rick. So I just want to clarify, because there's a little bit of discrepancy in there. In the last term of the payment, should the sever relationship, was that it would be $150,000.
Per billboard,
Per
but we're
billboard.
voting on each one individually.
Okay,
So do I want to include the 300, the total?
Right, but I just wanted to correct it now, because you're going to vote on it both. It was not the remainder of the funds. It was if the relationship severed, it would be $150,000 per billboard. And that
Which would be
it.
$300,000
Which would
total.
be, which would be it.
And that, I have that written here, but I didn't know if I needed to include that because we were doing each one separately.
150
The
and
hu- the 150
150 and 150.
Right.
But,
Because individually, they may
Yeah,
be-
150 per billboard.
but 30 years from now, that is going to increase or no?
He's thinking.
Yeah, I heard it differently, so I just wanted to make sure that we clarified. I think,
Could we take 1 minute to discuss, Mayor?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mayor, it's Rick, we're back. You're fine, you're fine. You're good, yes, thank you.
We need to go back anyway because we need to amend the original motion to add 5. I had just added it myself, but the motion had been made and seconded with 4 items, and then we're adding a 5th.
We're adding number 5, the moral turpitude, correct?
So the point is now to make a motion to amend the motion to add number 5, moral turpitude.
Unless the motion maker wants to accept a friendly amendment.
I'll take a friendly amendment. Just add it to my amendment, please.
Okay. All those, you got
This
a
is number
second?
29.
Yeah. All those in favor, say aye.
I think we're gonna do a roll call.
This is where on the
Roll
on the
call.
amendment.
We're gonna do
Do we need to do roll call on the amendment
oh,
too?
this is for the amendment, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all those in favor of the amendment, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. Now, a roll call on the motion, please.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Mayor Paul.
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis. Motion passes.
Okay, now, 30. We're going to do the same thing. We have the motion on the 5 items this time. May I have that?
A motion to pass, to approve number 30, including the 5.
Well, can you reread them, please?
You want me to read it all
Pl-
again?
Yes, Mayor,
Okay.
please. I know, but please, thank you.
All right, continue. I've got my motion to say.
My elocution class is. Agreement term shall be limited to 30 years. At the end of the term, the agreement must come back to the town council for consideration and/or renegotiation. Auditing language to be included to confirm the payment to the Boys and Girls Club Advertising Group LLC for the benefit of the Davie Boys and Girls Clubs have been made in accordance with the terms presented tonight. If the relationship between the Boys and Girls Club Advertising Group LLC is, as approved, is severed with Gold Coast Media, The funds that are earmarked for the Boys and Girls Club will be remitted to the town of Davie for the remainder of the 30 years. If Boys and Girls Club Advertising Group LLC is sold, regardless of the years left in the 30-year agreement, the town will be entitled to a one-time payment of $150,000 per billboard. And number 5, that under the title of moral turpitude, the content of advertisements will be regulated.
And this is
Agreed.
for conditional approval upon the applicant bringing back a contract with those terms. This is a
Right.
conditional site approval upon the applicant bringing back a contract for those terms to be placed at the next available town council agenda.
Right.
Those words.
Okay.
Those
What you
words.
said.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay. There we go. On to the next step. What do we got? Number 31 is a grant. Mr. Weinthal, will you read the resolution by title?
Yes, Mayor. A resolution of the Town of Davie, Florida, adopting the Community Development Block Grant Consolidation Plan for fiscal years 2025 through 2029 and the Annual Action Plan for fiscal year 2025 through 2026, including the CDBG program budget, providing for conflicts, providing for severability, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you. I know we've been working real hard with the Conference of Mayors, and I'm sure with the League of Cities, to try to save our block grant monies. If any member of the public wishes to speak, you may come forward at this time. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Is there any discussion by council? What?
We discussed mobile homes, but when is the time to try and get that in this?
In your comments?
Sorry?
Comments?
Oh, okay.
Can I have a motion to approve 31?
Motion to approve number 31, the grant.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes,
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Councilmember Hatton?
Yes.
Motion passes.
thank you. Okay, I think everything else has been tabled. Did I miss anything?
Number 38, Mayor.
38.
It's a variance.
Oh, the car wash. I forgot about that.
Oh, the old dock.
Oh, boy, I had a bunch of questions I was supposed to ask about that, too. Holy mackerel. I
Here, you
goofed.
want this?
I goofed.
I
No.
brought it.
You want to table?
No, because that's the variance. And we already passed the site plan.
That's correct.
All right, well,
We'll
let me
wait.
see if I can find it. I can ask it. That's because I had it on the back. I didn't recopy it. That was okay, that was okay. Are the people from the car wash here?
Are they here?
Yes, coming up.
Yes.
This doesn't have anything to do with the variance, because the variance was on the landscape buffer in the back, right, because of the pipeline?
That's correct.
All right, I just would, before we do that, I just wanted to ask you a couple questions that I was supposed to do on the site plan, and I got so involved with all the people that were here and everything.
Quite all right. We have our whole team here that's available
Okay,
to answer any
and
questions.
that was, could we set the hours of operation similar to I think Miramar, which is 8 to 8? Can you do that?
Yes, we are willing to do that.
Okay. And also the noise mitigation that you have at Miramar. Can you do that too?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
And then the other question was, are you planning to have any open air detailing, you know, the hand waxing and buffing?
None of that at this car wash
Excellent.
facility.
That took care of that. Your great site plan.
Okay,
There we
perfect.
go. Now we're going to do the variance. Thank you very
Thank you.
much for your indulgence.
Of course.
I appreciate that. Okay. 38 is a variance. Mr. Weinthal will read the resolution by title.
Yes, Mayor. A resolution of the Town of Davie, Florida, taking final action on variance application V25-060 L Car Wash, providing for severability, providing for conflict, and providing for an effective date.
Is there anyone that wishes to speak for or against this can come forward at this time? Yes, sir?
Good evening, Mayor, Town Council, Louis Grantee, Senior Vice President, Tobin Real Estate, 1101 Hillcrest Drive, Hollywood, Florida. I'm here representing the ownership of the property in support of the item. I won't take a long time, as I know staff has recommended it, and we appreciate the vote on the consent agenda. I just also wanted to commend some of your staff on this project and some other ones that I have been working on in the town of Davie with your town administrator, Rick Lamack, your deputy manager, town manager, Marciano Lewis, your assistant town administrator, Phil Holste, your planning and zoning manager, David Quigley, and your code enforcement director, John Ligori. We've worked with them tirelessly over a long period of time, and they're all outstanding. The availability of them and their willingness to take the time to discuss the project and other projects has been extremely commendable. You have a fantastic team here. I know from working with a city for a long time, a lot of times the mayor and the commission doesn't hear enough about their staff, and a lot of people just want to complain, but we have no complaints here, and we're very happy with all the staff that has worked on this project and many others. So thank you for your time, and thank you for their support of the project. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Any other individuals wishing to speak? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Any discussion from council? This is, you know, I'm usually always kind of concerned about variances, but this one is kind of has to be because of the pipeline there, you know. It's a heck of a place to have a pipeline like that, but it comes right through from, I think, the port all the way to Miami Airport, Dade County Airport. Comes right through Davie, so. But could I have a motion to approve 38 variance?
I'll make a motion to approve the number 38 variance.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Restrictions that you wanted to put in
Huh?
there?
Councilmember Starkey?
Excuse me, what did you want to
The
say?
things that you wanted to put in there, the two things you asked?
That doesn't go under the variance. They're just making a note of that. That would have gone with the site plan,
Okay.
but it doesn't have to go under this because it's a variance.
Okay. Yes.
Mayor, I'm going
I'm
to
sorry.
redo the vote for the record. Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And just another favor, I know one person that came out to speak was hoping that the Ark would come back. I was at the Ark when it first opened, and I was a great lover of the Ark. So if you could have a little side table with lobster and you know,
See what we can do.
good luck. Thank you. Okay. Anything else, Mr. Weinthal? I got them all now?
You got them all, Mayor.
Okay. Let's see. Our proclamation this time is Parks and Recreation Month. Unsafe Structures Board, term of expiration. What I'd like to do, I don't know if anybody else has seen this before today, but but I know I don't have any recommendations, other than appointing the ones that have already said yes. Do we need to do that individually, or can we?
Yes, Mayor.
Okay. May I have a motion to reappoint Danny Bailu
Motion
to the
reappoint.
Unsafe Structure Board? So we got a motion. Who's the second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion to appoint Mark Engel to the Unsafe Structures Board.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. Motion to appoint Todd Evans to the Unsafe Structures Board.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that's unanimous. Motion to appoint Stuart Lieberman to this Unsafe Structure Board.
So moved.
Oh, yeah,
Second.
second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Nope.
That's unanimous. So the others said no, so, and the others, no response. So if we want to, need to take some time to see if we can solicit other individuals, we need, I know Ted, so I'll call him myself, so. But I think they're on the retired mode. So we possibly need a master plumber, an attorney, an engineer, and a general contractor, and a property manager?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So, can we'll just, I don't have to make a motion or anything to bring this back next time?
No, we'll take care of it. We'll bring
Okay,
it back.
thank you.
Does they have to be a resident of the town?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe they do along with meeting the
Citizen, yeah.
qualifications.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have any board and committee appointments? That was it, I think. You all see your schedule. I can't believe that it's
Yep.
almost August already. Holy mackerel. Okay, we'll do the mayor and council. I think I'm going to start. We have a author amongst us. Everybody knows Rylan Rosano. She sits on our ag board. She wrote a book, and she published it. It's called Once Upon a Time, I Survived Myself. And
It's very good.
it's sort of kind of autobiographical, because she has a rare illness, and it was years before she was diagnosed. So this kind of takes you through the turmoil and the heartbreak and a lot of her experiences as she was growing up. I mean, she's only 18, and
Yeah,
she's been through so much
amazing.
already, graduated high school
Right.
at 15. And she sits on our ag board, so I just wanted to mention that. She had a book signing a couple of weeks
Isn't she working on
ago.
a doctorate?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's working on a doctorate.
I think, no,
She's what?
no, she's working on her master's, I
Oh,
think.
Sorry, I thought it was a
So-
doctor, but she's
But
very
that's
bright.
coming. That's
Very
coming.
bright.
So I just wanted to mention that. We're very excited about it.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a motion and a vote to cancel our October 1st meeting. That's Yom Kippur.
Motion to cancel October 1st meeting, Yom Kippur.
Is there a second?
Yes, over here.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's done. Okay, thank you. And I'm sure someone else will mention it too, but we did attend, several of us, the celebration of life for Diane Alexander last
Yes.
week. And Howie was down here for that, and it was really very beautiful. And I'm going to leave time for Susan or Carol, who are also there, if they would like to say a few words. I'd like to put a special thank you out to Tom Good and Central Broward for their quick action on an issue that a resident noticed and contacted me about a canal blockage behind her house. I contacted Tom, and within a day, he had the equipment out there, and they dredged the canal and opened up the blockage, and the canal water is now moving. She had realized that all the other canals had been lowered in anticipation of the big rain event, and her canal was still high, so she knew there had to be an issue. So I want to thank Central Broward Water Control District for their quick action, and appreciate that. Last weekend, I attended the Christmas in July, hosted by Big Whiskey, to raise some funds for Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. It was kind of like old time's sake. There were a lot of people there from Wings of Gold, Santa Ed, and so forth.
goodness.
And I think they're having another one at the quarter deck on the 27th. We have been hearing a lot about so many different things in relationship to Jewish Americans. And I just want to say again, because people have asking me, that I personally, and I'm sure others do as well, affirm our commitment to protect Jewish Americans from exclusion and hate. We know the police department has been doing a splendid job in protecting our religious establishments, and we appreciate that very much, Chief. It's been brought to our attention, I've been reading the minutes of the Ag Board, and there's been a lot of discussion about bat houses. So I did some research and so forth, and I went and bought myself a bat house. So I've got a bat house now in my backyard. And what this is actually bats are nature's mosquito control. They eat tons of mosquitoes. So if you invite the bats to your yards, and at night they'll come out and eat the mosquitoes. But anyway, I was just wondering, in terms of being brought up, just to put that in our thinking caps and talk about maybe putting a couple of into some of the parks. You don't need them in a tree. They can be on a pole. There's one on a pole in treetops. A couple of people have mentioned it to me. They've seen it when they've been horseback riding, about putting some bat houses out in some of our parks. So it's just something to think about. Also, the Ag Committee established a blueprint for homeowner association community gardens. And this might be another partnership that we can look at, and maybe have additional Garden Matters days, at which time we could invite different homeowners associations out and help them in understanding and get them copies of this blueprint on how to create a community garden in their own communities. And this is something that will help us all keep growing the green. I wanted to recognize two Davie residents. I'm not going to read the whole thing. You heard me talking to Larry earlier in the evening, but Larry Maurer and Mike Riley recently received awards at an event for the Davie Jazz Society. And Mike Riley received the Robert Roscioli Legacy Award, and that's presented to a business leader who has demonstrated a lasting commitment to enriching our community through significant contributions to the arts and education, and additional ideas too. And then there's the Judy Paul Pioneer and Humanitarian Award, which I presented to Larry Maurer, and it's in recognition of exceptional leadership and unwavering dedication of a long-tenured Davie resident who demonstrates historical progress and well-being of our community, and especially in the spirit of sustainability, environmental stewardship. And we all know what he's done out, and if you don't, his property, over 20 acres that he's put together over in United Ranches, that has been dedicated to farming, the environment, and sustainability. So I just wanted to comment because they were both Davie residents. And if you'd like to look at the pictures, these are the pictures that were taken. Just take a look at them and then hand them down. And then the last thing that I want to mention, I got a thank you from the high school rodeo, Florida High School Rodeo Association, with this lovely picture of the Emma Souza, Miss Florida High School Rodeo Queen, thanking us for our sponsorship of the Florida High School Rodeo. So we appreciate that. And of course, we had the Rookie of the Year here from the high school rodeo too today with Troy. Thank you. Michelle?
Thank you, Mayor. On July 10th, 2025, here at the Pine Island Multipurpose Center, every second Thursday of each month between 1 and 5 p.m., the Tax Collector's Office began assisting residents with essential services, including property tax discounts, payment plans, and e-billing. For more information about this event, please contact the Tax Collector's Office at 954-872-4594. And all I've got last is I would like to wish all the July babies a happy birthday. That's all I got, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Susan?
Yeah, it's been a quiet summer, pretty much for most of us, I guess, and been able to enjoy a lot of fun times. And I know that, however, staff has been doing a phenomenal job at putting together their budget for us, and that was exhibited this evening as we passed it on the first reading. So I really want to thank everybody who participated in putting our budgets together. You guys really did a great job and worked very, very hard at getting that done. Truly, the residents of the town of Davie will benefit from it in the next coming year, so thank you. Also, I attended, just as well as the others, Diane, her celebration of life, and her significant other Howie and her son Joey were there, as well as a lot of our Seroptimus sisters and Everglades mobile home community residents, as well as the fun organization that she put together. I have to tell you, it's something about a silly, whimsical, crazy hat party that she would do once a month for lunch with everyone. She will definitely be missed. Her heart was just amazing in the things that she would do to help everybody out, especially our town. On Veterans Day and with our veterans community, we really appreciated her very much for all she's done.
She ran for Mrs.
And
Princess.
yeah.
You can
she's-
say that
I'll
when
let
you
you
get your
guys
turn.
hit a few
Yes,
things
ma'am.
too. So I just want to thank everybody, and I'll be brief this evening because I know everybody wants to get home. So thank you.
Okay, thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Mayor. Real quick, Diane was very special. She left us really quickly. It was a very sudden thing, but it was a very nice event. And coming this Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m., July 27th, at the Women's Club, we're going to have a celebration. We're celebrating our 103 years of existence in the community. So please join us for fundraising. We're putting on a new roof. And so we'd like you to come and help us celebrate 103 years in the town. And we'll be doing our strawberry shortcake. Again, the Berry Rose Cafe will be open, so please come and join us. Thank you. Your turn.
Thank you, Mayor. Excuse me. I just have a quick reminder that the town of Davie will be hosting this annual Take a Kid fishing event next Saturday, August the 2nd, from 8 to 10 a.m. at the Davie Golf Course located at 8201 Nova Drive. And if you haven't done so yet, don't forget to register for the Davie Fire Rescue Community Emergency Response Team, better known as the CERT course. Classes will occur at 6901 Orange Drive and will begin next Tuesday, September the 2nd, 2025. Well, not next Tuesday, but Tuesday, September 2nd. And that will run through August 21st, 2025. And the time for that will be 6 to 8:30 p.m. From 6 to 8:30 p.m. I think Michelle Whitman is a certified cert, right?
She's
Yeah.
the boss.
She's the chief
She's the
guru,
boss.
you kidding?
Yeah, that's
Did you say next Saturday is the fishing? That's the 27th.
for the fishing, I have it,
27th.
I have it for August 2nd.
That's the next Saturday.
That's
not this Saturday.
it's the next
Right,
Saturday. Okay,
sorry.
okay, August 2nd, okay. Get my dates all messed up
It's
in there.
easy to do.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Mr. Lemach?
I have nothing this evening, Mayor, thank you.
I
Mr.
have
Weinthal?
nothing, Mayor.
Congratulations, everybody. We made it through since 4 o'clock. The meeting is adjourned.